Welcome to Courageous Conversation with Teresa W. Gamble, a cultural storytelling, gracious space to bridge generational gaps through active listening and action-oriented changes.
This is your host, Teresa Gamble, and we are super excited to launch our Money Life series with the world renowned Najah Roberts. Najah is the CEO and Chief Visionary Officer of the first African American owned brick and mortar cryptocurrency exchanges in the country, Crypto Blockchain Plug, located in Inglewood, California. She has spent 10 plus years counseling thousands of inner city youth, business professionals, athletes, and families in the cryptocurrency and financial education space. Najah strives to live a life of relevancy and purpose through service to others and has quickly become a revered figure in online communities like Clubhouse. She has now expanded her reach by creating Crypto Kids Camp, co-founded the Black Wall Street Wallet alongside Hill Harper, as well as founding the Bitcoin Banq. She also started the annual Digital Financial Revolution Tour, where she travels from city to city bringing crypto education to underserved communities across the country. A highly gifted motivational speaker, educator, philanthropist, and leader in her community, Najah has made it her personal goal through her social influence to change narratives, raise bars, and set standards. Welcome to the stage, Miss Najah Roberts.
Greetings and welcome, everybody. This is your hostess with the Moses, Teresa W. Gamble. We coming to you today with an amazing guest that I met on Clubhouse. Yes, your girl is on Clubhouse. And I was so interested about crypto and Bitcoin because so many people have been asking me to invest, but I still was not confident enough. I needed more information. But this amazing, illustrious young lady that I heard her voice, this is my first time seeing her. I heard her voice and she was explaining, she was dropping them gems. And what I love the most, she gave us warning signs how to look out for scammers. And that what sold me. So today I have the honor and the privilege to interview the first American crypto exchange and education center in the country, Miss Najah Roberts. Thank you for joining us, Miss Roberts.
Thank you for having me, Miss Teresa W. Gamble. Thank you for having me.
Always, always. I took a deep dive in your background while you was on Clubhouse, and I was just reading. I said, oh my God. I said, she is a woman after my own heart because I am an education guru, connoisseur myself, and I love education is the key in everything, especially in entrepreneurship. So everybody didn't come to hear about me. So we're going to talk about Najah. Who is Najah Roberts?
So Najah Roberts is just on a mission to educate our community, specifically about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. So the two are totally different. Blockchain is a technology that we all need to know about because it is going to change the way we do everything from voting to real estate to the food we eat to the money we spend, right? And so cryptocurrency is that money that we're going to be spending now and in the future. And so what my goal is to really, educate our community. I come from an entrepreneurial background. I've been an entrepreneur for 26 years. I became an entrepreneur out of the need to be broke all by myself and not be going from 9 to 5 to be broke. Just be broke because I needed to be broke instead of working all day and all week, coming on with 2 children and still broke. So I decided to become an entrepreneur. And so I'm that person that has probably tried any and everything that was legal and moral and ethically okay to really just try to make some ends meet. And then got myself into financial services in the network marketing space and really started taking a look at the financial products that are out there and really realized that these financial products were not designed for Black folks in America to really win, just to be quite honest. And I don't care what it is you're doing. It was not designed for us to win. And so when Bitcoin came along, it really gave me an epiphany as to how the Black community could really capitalize off of the new technology, the new money, and how we could, for once, not be last to the party, but rather first. And so that is, I am the town crier. I am crying out to our community, really trying to get us to understand cryptocurrency, the technology behind it, so that we can get ahead.
I love it. See, ladies and gentlemen, I told you she was dropping these gems in that Clubhouse room, and that passion, her social cause to make sure we are aware. And that was really impressed me so much. But then I started digging in a little bit more, and what really tug at my heart, because I have a grandson and today is his birthday. He's 7. You have this crypto kids camp, and tell me about beast mode.
So yes, Crypto Kids Camp actually was born out of my need to really educate the 4 little people that God has entrusted me to raise. So we have 4 little ones. We have 10 children in total, but 4 little ones right now, ages 6, 7, 10, and 11. And they were dropped in our lap. And I just really started searching for what I could do for them to help them understand that it's not okay to wear Jordans and live under the freeway. It's just not okay. And so started really searching and really looking for something that was comparable to what I was doing, but for kids, and there was nothing. So we came up with Crypto Kids Camp. My daughter, who's 25 in college, came up with Beast Mode. She's like, let's call it Beast Mode. And then she plugged in all the words that Beast Mode stood for, which was blockchain, evolution of money, which is cryptocurrency, artificial intelligence. S is cyber security, was security, but cyber. And then T for technology. And then mode is machine learning or mining for cryptocurrencies. The O is online gaming. The D is decentralization, but it covers drones, the D apps. And then also E is engineering. So we help our children to build robots. We help them build their drones, help them build mining machines. Wow. And we're really giving them what they need to learn how to fish as opposed to giving them fish.
I love that so much. We're going to have to talk about that. We're going to have to get that over here in my neck of the woods so my grandbaby can tap into some of that. Yes, I love it. Now, this next one is really near and dear because it kind of aligned with a vision of mine that I'm trying to launch in this next chapter, the crypto blockchain plug, that co-working space piece. And I was looking at the format and the layout, and I understand it's a digital revolution and nobody is in our neighborhood talking about it. So what is the crypto blockchain plug and where is it located at in your area?
So Crypto Blockchain Plug we are the first African-American owned brick and mortar cryptocurrency exchange, which means you can come in and buy and sell Bitcoin here. We have a co-working space for individuals that are working in the crypto and blockchain space that they can come in. So also where we host or have lots of events throughout the month to really help our community understand how cryptocurrency works. Right now, we are located in Inglewood, California. We are in the process of getting funding for 41 locations across the United States, Jacksonville being one of them. So when that is complete in the next month, we will be we already have our buildings and everything earmarked where we will be opening. We're just waiting on that funder to say yes, and I start pitching. The beginning of April, I start doing my pitch. I'm raising $110 million to make sure that we are in every single community that we need to be in to educate our community.
I love that. I'm on board for that. So let me know. I will be your girl here in Jacksonville. Let me know. I love it. Ma'am. But my next amazing opportunity that I learned about on Clubhouse is the Digital Financial Revolution Tour. And I know it's getting ready to take off, but I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to let you tell it because you're the visionary behind it. So what is this tour about and what are you looking to achieve and accomplish with this tour?
So this is our second annual Digital Financial Revolution Tour. We took one last year, and I'll just kind of bring you up to speed to where we are today. So last year we went around the country. We went to 38 cities. I believe it was 38 cities. And what we did was really just educated people about this thing called Bitcoin and cryptocurrency that is here. Whether you like it or not, it's not going anywhere. We talked about how inflation was going to happen. I talked about so many things to just really get our community up on game that are starting to come to fruition right now. And so this year, we're going to go back out again, being the town crier, just crying out to our community about what we need to do and giving our community a game plan. There needs to be a game plan in place because we've got about 5 years to get this right. And I firmly believe that after 5 years, if we do not have it, there is no return for our community to get what we need to get. It's like we've been trying to do all these things year after year after year, and nothing has worked because at the end of the day, we have to wind up back in their systems, back in their borrowing from their banks, their red line, borrowing and doing all the things that have to do with money in their space. And so with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin specifically, we have an opportunity for the very first time to create our own system, to put together our own things. And so I'm going to be going out across this United States, educating people on what Bitcoin is, and those individuals that know what it is already, giving them the actual game plan and the footprint, or I'm calling it the black print of what we need to do the next 2 to 5 years in order to make sure that our next 150 years does not look like our last.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, this tour is amazing. It's coming to Jacksonville. Matter of fact, on Juneteenth weekend. And you know, last year we had tons of events, but this event, I highly recommend for you to be there. Make sure that this is on your stop for your tours for Juneteenth. So I learned recently that you have a talk show.
Yes.
Where is that talk show located, and how can my listeners on the East Coast tap into what you're doing on the West Coast?
So what you all can do is go to your app store, your Google Play Store, and you can download an app. It's called KBLA Talk 1580. It's black and yellow, but again, that's KBLA Talk 1580. Download that app, and at 4 o'clock on Eastern time, you can listen to me. The name of my show is called Ahead of the Crypto Curve. I was blessed to be able to do that on Tavis Smiley's radio station. And so he was, he's very progressive. He took a leap of faith and said, yeah, you can teach that here, which most radio stations were afraid of because they still feel like cryptocurrency is this illegal thing that people are doing, and it's absolutely not. It is the new money. It's not going anywhere. Our president just made a presidential, he made a presidential decree about cryptocurrency. It's not going anywhere, so we need to learn, and we need to learn quick because it's coming faster than you think.
Wow, that's amazing. So I was telling a few people about this event that I'm partnered with, and one of them made an amazing statement. They said, if I can't fold it and pull it in my wallet, I don't want to fool with it. So let's talk about some myths and dispel some myths about this Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, because I know many people still have their reservations about it, just like I did. But I was proactive to want to learn. And I was divinely blessed to find you all on Clubhouse. So let's dispel some of those myths that some of the older generation is not comfortable with cryptocurrency or Bitcoin.
So if you will allow me to turn away from the camera to give your listeners something that they can fold and put in their pocket. Give me 2 seconds.
Yes, ma'am.
I believe, and I hope I have it here. I usually keep it, but oh yeah, I think I see it. This is something that people over in Venezuela could fold and put in their pocket. It's a $50 bill. You can fold it and put it in your pocket. And this was the currency, ladies and gentlemen. But guess what this is worth? 1 penny, because the Venezuelan dollar lost its value. The United States dollar is losing its value. And if you hold this Venezuelan dollar like you hold that US dollar, it's spendable right now. Once upon a time, this was spendable too. But as things change and as the world change, as crypto grows and that devaluation of paper dollars come into play, you can wind up just like the Venezuelans, or just like the folks over in Zimbabwe that are holding up millions of dollars because one day they were millionaires and the next day they were poor. Wow. Why would you allow yourself to be in that situation? History has already shown us that paper dollars, which are fiat, only last in a cycle of about 50 years. We're already past that with the American dollar. So you can take your chances if you want to, but cryptocurrency, Bitcoin specifically, is here to stay. Money is changing, not to say that it does not work, because this works, but it's only worth a penny. Wow. So what we've got to learn and know is that money is changing, and not just here in the United States, but everywhere. And so take a look at it. Don't trust me, verify it, Google it, figure that out.
Wow. Okay. All right. Those of you that need something to fold in your pocket. Now, my next question was something on the last Clubhouse event that you all had. A young man was asking about using Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for services, paying for services, coaching for this kind of more tailored to our business people that want to shift their business model where they do probably half cash and half Bitcoin. What would be some best practices or some quick tips? Because I know you have a starter kit to share with business owners who are listening, who really want to get into using Bitcoin or cryptocurrency.
I would say as a business owner, your best bet right now is to accept as much as you can in cryptocurrency. And I know if you have to restock or do some things like that, that's not the business that would benefit the most from accepting Bitcoin. But if you have like coaching, or you do taxes, or you do some things where you're stacking and storing anyway your money, then you can do that with Bitcoin. And the only thing you have to do is download a wallet, get that wallet address, put it up on a QR code for the community, and all they have to do is scan it and pay you. That's it. And then you can stack Satoshis that way. But if you have a t-shirt business and you got to go re-up on t-shirts, things of that sort, it doesn't make sense to take all of it in Bitcoin, because what you have to do is cash out of the Bitcoin to get back into money, and that creates taxable events. So every business is case by case. So, I would just suggest that folks reach out and I can help them figure out the best way to do what they need to do for their business.
I love that. I love that. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? She is also on Clubhouse. So if you really listen, she will give you the gems you need. But if you want that one-on-one with Najah, and what I love about her, she's reachable. You got some people that get to this platform, they're not reachable. So my next question is for you. That's something I came across about government agencies paying their employees with Bitcoin. What you think about that?
I think it's awesome. And there's, they're just copying what's already happening. Like I pay employees that ask in Bitcoin. All of the exchanges pay their employees in Bitcoin. I pay my attorney in Bitcoin. I pay my tax preparer in Bitcoin. So it's no different. It's no big deal. It's just awesome. It just leads and helps with mass adoption. It makes people really understand that this is here to stay. This is no joke. This is not for scammers. It's just how you get into Bitcoin is what makes it scammy or not.
Right. Awesome. So my last question, if someone gets into Bitcoin or cryptocurrency and they want to get liquid cash out, what is the best way to do it, even though there is a tax interaction that will take place?
So they would go back to wherever they purchased it. So if they're purchasing it from Gemini or Kraken or Cash App, you just cash it out. It's just that simple. You just sell it. You sell it back to whoever you bought it from, or you sell it to another individual and they buy it from you and give you the cash. It's just that simple. There is liquidity in Bitcoin, but there's not liquidity in all these other coins because all coins are not created equal. So just be careful as to what you're buying and what you think you're going to cash out, because I've seen many of our folks walk in here with millions of dollars in cryptocurrency on some coin that they bought because cousin Pete told you to buy this coin, but ain't no money to get out of it because it wasn't liquid in the first place. It was meant to extract dollars from your account and you fell for it. So be very careful what you invest in. And that's that, period.
Awesome. What's the least amount of money a person can purchase a Bitcoin?
$6. I do it every day. I dollar cost average $6 a day in Bitcoin through the Black Wall Street wallet. And you can download the Black Wall Street wallet on your app store or your Google Play Store as well.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Najah, for all this amazing information. If you want to connect and contact with Najah, what's the best way for our listeners and our viewers to connect with you?
So I am Najah Roberts on all social medias, no underscores, no periods, no dots, none of that. Just Najah Roberts, NAJAHROBERTS on all social media. So thank you very, very much for having me, Miss Teresa W. Gamble. And shout out to everybody on that East Coast, specifically Florida, because I went to Cookman and I absolutely love Florida, and looking forward to visiting you all for the tour. And I will see you all at the top, because none of us have any reason to live on the bottom anymore.
I love it. I love it. You heard the call to action, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to volunteer, if you want to get involved, if you want to sponsor at the second annual Digital Financial Revolution Tour in Jacksonville, Florida on Monday, June 20th, please reach out to me immediately. We are forming, we're strategizing, we're going to have vendors so we can be able to get this knowledge so we can know how to create our own financial space. Thank you again for your time, Ms. Najah, and we look forward to seeing you in Florida in June.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for listening to Courageous Conversation with Teresa W. Gamble, bridging generational gaps through active listening and action-oriented changes.
Hello, listeners and viewers. I just want to make this announcement that Teresa W. Gamble, Concierge Resource Professional Consultants, is partnering up with Ms. Najah Roberts for her Digital Financial Revolution Tour. It is coming to Jacksonville, Florida on Monday, June 20th, 2022. Stay connected for details to learn how you can get involved. We are looking for city activists, the biggest black church in the city, the most active black church, black barbershops, black beauty shops, black bookshops, even the Nation of Islam mosque, any other black organization that you think we need to be aware of this amazing opportunity. We need to invite them, especially if you are in the financial services industry. This is not a competition. This is a collaboration to help you expand what you're doing in your financial literacy education programs. So get in touch with me, Teresa W. Gamble, at info at crpcnow.com, or text me at 904-235-6672. To learn more about the tour, visit the DFRTOUR.com. Thank you for listening and stay connected.